Jungkook, I cannot sleep without her, they grumbled, with glassy eyes. I'm going to take her back, they said. But before he could step down for the bed, he grabbed their hand. No, they. Just look at the time. It's almost midnight. They will be asleep by now, he said softly. We will bring her back in the early morning. Not now. Please, we won't let her leave us again. Okay? They nodded his head. Yeah, we won't. They repeat his word to calm his heart. Sleep now, he said, but their stomach grumbled. Oh, so you're hungry. I informed Aunt Han to cook some fresh soup for you. He chuckled. Stop teasing me. They blushed at his embarrassment. I didn't eat anything. That's why I'm hungry. Let's find something for you then. Let's go. He started and get off the bed. Where? They formed. Kitchen, he replied. They accomplished him, and they both went downstairs. He searched the fridge, but didn't find anything he could eat. I think we need to cook something, he muttered. Will you eat pasta? Yeah, but what about your bag? They asked. I can help you. I won't bend, he replied. And no, I don't need your help. I'll sit here then. They sat down on the kitchen as he gathered the ingredients and started cooking the pasta. Can you cook everything? They looked at him surprised. Not everything, just a few dishes, he replied. That's great, they said. Appa never let me do anything. That's why I don't even know the basics. They keep talking to him. It's done, he said after a while. Wow, that was too quick, they replied. Can I taste it? He filled the spoon and took near it to his mouth. They opened his mouth. Oof, sorry. Job screamed and covered his eyes. The spoon fell from Jungkook's hand, and he turned around. You don't have to cover your eyes. Stop being so dramatic, Job said, while keeping a straight face. Job removed his hand and looked at them carefully. Sorry, I came here to drink water, Job said, and picked at the food. Wow, Cook, you made this. Theon was hungry, Jungkook said. Oh, can I have some? Job looked at him in a hopeful eyes. Sure, Jungkook replied. Job filled the plate and left the kitchen. Theon and Jungkook ate in the kitchen and went upstairs. They lay down on the bed, holding Ain's soft toy tightly. It smelled like Ain. Jungkook lay down beside Tae. He wasn't shy, but he was missing Ain a lot. She had always slept with him. He placed his hand on the toy Theon was holding. We won't let her go again, Jungkook whispered to which they nodded. Yes, we won't, they whispered too, and wrapped his one hand over Jungkook's waist. Jungkook moved forward and wrapped his hand around Tae. They kept his hand on his arm. He kissed their forehead and placed him on his chest. Good night. Good night. Next morning, we were still lost in each other's arms when we heard birds sound outside and the rays of sunlight would fill the room. We pulled back. Did you get enough sleep? I smiled a bit. Yes. I started to move away from him when he held my hand and shook his head. I palmed his cheek slightly and whispered, I must be awake. He held my wrist and slowly placed a kiss on the pulse point. I ran my fingers through his hair and mumbled, Please rest for a while. I'll tell Mom that you were quite tired. He shook his head. I have a lot of work at hospital. Later, Jungkook got free from the hospital Late today, we reached home at late afternoon. Mom, please ask Tae to accompany us. Jio famed. Jio, don't pressurize him. Mom replied softly. Fine. If he is not going, no one is going. Jio said sadly and went away. Jungkook heard their conversation. How should I make you understand that? He's scared to go outside, Mom said, shook her head and turned around. Jungkook, you got late today. Did you have your lunch? I had some extra work. Yeah, I ate the lunch. They sent for me, he replied. Do you want anything else to eat? No, Mom. I'm tired. I take some rest. Go, son, Mom said, and Jungkook went upstairs. Hey, Ain, Jungkook explained as he entered the room. As usual, Ain's eyes would light up. He laughed. Ain threw her toy and curled toward her daddy. Let me clean up first. I cannot touch you like that. He hurriedly entered the washroom. Ain followed him, but he locked the door. They took her in his hand and kept knocking on the door. Jungkook, I'm going to kill you. How many times do I need to tell you that? You can go silently to the washroom first, without telling her. But no, you have to announce and make her restless. They huffed. Daddy, I'll call him. And look at her Uma helplessly. Daddy is coming in. Don't worry. They try to convince her. Jungkook opened the door. They look at him with narrowed eyes. Jungkook know that very well. So, he pretend that he didn't see they and took Ain for him. They sat down on the side of the bed and signed him toward her new toy and said something in her language. Jungkook down and picked some in one hand. He went toward the bed, lied down with his head in the young lap, and Ain was sitting on the abdomen. Say, Daddy, Ain, he said.